Hello guys, how are you? Back in farm together. Today's the big day. Today is the day I have been talking about for ages, and I'm finally going to face up to it and just get it done. Well, do notice as I'm loading in though, in 6 days, so next week there's a new event. So we need to keep that in mind and come and do this. So today I'm going to a fantasy farm. It is my biggest farm, the first one I ever did. And we're going to have a wee fly around today, and then we hit the recycle button and we're starting all over again. Wow, that is so freaky. Oh my goodness, it's happening, folks. A whole year of work gone. But you know what? It's the first day of the year. If this is not the perfect time to do it, I don't know what is. I think this is it. There are very nice parts of this farm, but it's a little messy, and I've wanted to, no, it's just a big old mess. It's not a little messy. It's organic. That's what it is. It's an organic farm. It grew organically. That's what we're going for. Yeah, we did that. Now it's time to smarten up. So today's the day. Oh yeah, let's see how that goes. Gosh, excuse me. So I'm going to do a little bit more farming as we wander around. And then the last thing I'm going to do is hit the recycle button. Now, I've read a lot of things online. You keep this, you keep that, you lose. I have read conflicting reports, both, in the proper authorities and the proper sources have been a little confusing, and you know what, we're just going to find out what could possibly go wrong. Oh, it's fine. It'll be good. It is going to be fine, she kept telling herself. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it'll be good. So right now I'm trying to get, in case you haven't noticed, I'm trying to get three recordings up a day. I'm still in the Kingdoms Reborn, and we're doing this one, and we're doing words, names, the other one, the Airborne Kingdoms, which is really cute. It's a very slow, peaceful kind of game, until you make a mistake, and then the stress can be dramatic. I'll be honest. I haven't played it a lot, but I've played it enough to know that if you're not really careful watching your resources, you can run into some, like, literally life or death. You're going to lose. You're going to lose your city. It's going to crash. And that was a little unnerving to discover. And there's different ways of that happening. I mean, running out of food, running out of water, of course, people can leave. Running out of coal, you just crash. Having the tilt get too bad as you're building, if you're not paying attention, is a problem. If you build too quickly and you don't have enough idle people to be able to send them out to gather resources, then you have a big problem because you can't get food, water, or coal. And you've got to be running around the map hoping you can find a village somewhere to recruit people from. So this, in 20 minutes, I can redo this one more time. I had hoped to get this up over 200, but it was a busy day. And I was up late, and I slept late today, and oh well. What can I say? Oh well. So what are we going to do? What have you seen or not seen? I don't know. Over here, I called it my fish farm, and this is going to be much better in the new one because I know better now. Let's go into photo mode, and we will do an up instead of a down. And I've showed you the fish farms before, but I think we could do this a lot better. First of all, I don't need the big gap between it. I can just put the little railings that divide it and still keep my fish in individual pools, but not waste as much room. On this one, I actually have 2 farmers, I believe, working this one. I've got one down at this end in these trees somewhere. There's a farmer. Hello, fella George, where are you? Well, not there on his stand, so obviously off in the trees doing something useful with his life. That's good. Well, that's good. He's working. He's working. That's great. And then I've got another here, and quite frankly, you only need the one. So this was my mistake. Now I did plant flowers because I like them. And then you have to put a little park over here. It just seems kind. Just saying. Sometimes it's not a waste of room. It's just making things pretty. Let's get rid of that. Let's snag some pictures of our little farm, because I'm never going to see it again. I'll be fine. It'll be okay. I think that got taken. Yep, it did. And I haven't decided how I'm going to do the trees. I've often wished I had longer rows with my trees. And then on the other hand, it's like, I don't know. I don't really know that it's necessary. Is that as high as I can go? I guess it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know if I'm going to make these longer or not. It might be better if I did. I want to use space better. I want to have things tidier. Now this is where I plant the day-to-day crops for all of my, whoops, wrong button, for all of the quests, things like that. So I will need a space like that you can just go in and plant and remove things. That's always good. I like to keep, near every way shrine, a gas station. I go to a lot of other farms, and you're out trying to help people, and then you run out of fuel, and there's nothing nearby for you to get fuel from. And it's like, well, if it's going to take me 5 minutes to find fuel, you just kind of go, oh, and you just want to leave, unfortunately. So I'd like to, should anybody show up to help me on the farm, I definitely want to make that as easy for them as I can. Now this little place, you notice there's a farmer in the center. I've called this my leveling garden, and you notice there's just one square of a bunch of different kinds of flowers and different kinds of trees. And I've done this so that when I'm in the game, or when the game is running, these things are being harvested regularly, and they just slowly level these up. And quite frankly, for some of these flowers at this level of cost and profit that I'm going to get, this is maybe all I do in the new farm. Over here, I've tried to get flowers, fruit, vegetables. There's cloth there on the mulberry and some nuts, and then the little pond of rice back there. So I've always got a little bit of grain coming in on a regular basis. That's worked out well for me. And here are just more fields for planting, because you do need that. This is definitely a thing. You do need that. This little farm area over here is an awful lot of wasted space. I'm sure I could get the same feel of having a farm without having this much space used up. I'm certain of that. I have no doubt I can do this much better than I did. And then a lot of time, like these trees here are all, oh heck, I need them for a quest that I really want to finish for some reason. So darn, I just plant them someplace, any place, I don't know, anywhere at all, for goodness sakes, so that I can get that done quickly. Now this over here, I want it to feel like a town, an actual neighborhood, and I think, again, we can do this a whole lot better. Some of these are actual houses that you build, that you can furnish, and some of these are just little buildings you put down, so I wanted to fill it out as a neighborhood and make it look like more of a neighborhood, right? And then my little park, of course, that I'm quite pleased with. I may, quite frankly, end up using the same place for the same type of park. Seriously. I quite like this. I think it's cute. It works really well with the river going all the way around it. The little bridge off there. Yeah, come on, it's cute as heck, right? I like it. Some things work just the way they are. Thank you very much. That's our beer garden. And, I think the beer garden's going to stay, or be rebuilt at any rate, because it's a beer garden. Do I need any more words than that? I mean, really, I don't think I do. Now, over here, I have a nut plantation, and again, this could be done a lot tidier than it was. It was a weird place. I had a lot of random things in it, and I was needing a lot of nuts, thousands and thousands of nuts, to be able to level some things somewhere else, and I just ended up planting this kind of low area here as a nut plantation. But it's hard to harvest. It's wonky to move around in. And I think I could do this a lot better than I have. Absolutely a lot better. The, you know, service industry sort of thing, my industrial place like this for the jam, obviously, you know, that's fine. I mean, that's a great idea. But I've got the cheese way over there someplace, and I find myself running back and forth between them a lot, because when I'm thinking in terms of, oh, I need jam and cheese, I end up, you know, you're going back and forth, and it's not perfect, folks. It's not perfect. The teas, I was thinking about putting in, maybe doing an oriental section that has the tea and the spices in it. That seems legit. You know, a bit of a historical, a nod to, you know, the clipper ships or something like that coming back from the east with the tea and the spices. That seems like a good thing. And we'll put the rice, you know, just put I don't know. It sounds like it might be pretty. And I would know where everything was, which is never bad. This was the little house I did, you know, the fish farm company with. And I might probably reduce something like this, but I'm not sure. I think I might just end up keeping all of the houses together. Just keeping them together and making an actual town, just a wee town out of it. So down this way, this is one of the 2 bee farms or honey farms I have, and I will probably just put those all together in some corner someplace, tuck them out of the way, and get on, you know, let them do their job. And then we get into the flowers. This will definitely be a thing. This is definitely going to be recreated in some fashion because I like it. I like the way all the rows of colors. It'll be tidier again. This one got, you know, the extra yellow because I needed yellow for something, you know, a quest of some kind. That's all there is to it. And I just want to make that better. I want to make that tidier, make it more sense. These little blips and blobs all over the center, they're horrendous to harvest. It's not fun, you know. Look at how the colors is so pretty. Come on, it's beautiful, right? I love that. If you've never been to the Netherlands, when you do, if you ever go, Amsterdam is breathtaking. Amsterdam has got to be the most exciting city I have ever seen in my life. It is amazing. But get out of it and get into the countryside. Take a train ride somewhere because it's really, really worth seeing. These farmers' fields that are just like this, just rows of color. They are so beautiful and it is so exciting. It is so, I loved it. The minute I discovered this game, it's like, okay, I know what I want to do. I didn't know that flowers were actually going to be wildly wonderful for making money. I didn't know that they were going to be the easiest things because you plant them once and you just harvest. But I knew what I wanted even before I knew that was actually going to be a good thing. That was actually going to be just fine to go that way. But for me, it was just, no, I need to build like I have the Netherlands. And I could have gone, you know, with a completely flat map to do that, which obviously makes the most sense. But I like the hills, and I like being able to put a house like this on a hill because I'm certain that with the castle, I'm going to do the same thing I've done in here. It will be a tourist place. It's not going to be a house. It'll be a place where, you know, the tourists come, and there will be horses and there'll be things and. So it's nice to be able to sit it up on a bit of a hill. I like that anyway. It works for me. All the pink flowers in this oriental place. Yeah, I know I'm probably messing up cultures, Chinese, Japanese, and I apologize if I don't mean to be an idiot if I'm doing something wrong. I really don't mean to. Oh, and these lovely little barns. Now, I do like these little areas, these small hills that you really can't do much with. Just turning them into, a little spot in the farm where you store your tractors or put your old trucks or something. It's not bad either. And look at I love this. Come on, what's not to love? Look at this. This will be recreated. Absolutely. This sort of thing, that's my biggest goal in this game, is to have many colorful flowers. Just pretty. And the farming area, my animals will be pretty close to the same sizes and everything. I think I'll just decorate it differently. I'll make it a little bit more efficient in terms of putting it up to the side of, start at the side of the properties. The trees down the middle, probably, because, the farmers, when the trees become available, the farmers can harvest that stuff, and that's never bad. There's no downside to having some extra, or, flowers in there or something, so they can pick some extra bits on their, when the farm is doing well and they don't have to feed anything, then they can go and hang out under a tree or pick a flower for you. And I'm trying to take screenshots and it's about to go nighttime. Yeah, well, Photoshop, I can make it brighter. I have the technology. And I was thinking about adding, instead of just barns in the corner like that for show, well, they were for storage, but I kind of made it into a show place too. I don't know, should I put like a barn with each, if I left a section of fence out and put a barn there, maybe, so it looked like each little barnyard, each set of animals had their own little barn. That might be kind of cute, and it would be good for storage, right? That would work out pretty well. Oh, I have got to remember the time. I've got a stream this afternoon. It's New Year's Day. I have worked since I got up this morning. I haven't had a moment off yet. I had my morning coffee while doing my first recording, and I've got to stream in a couple of hours, and it's a holiday. I'm supposed to be downstairs with my family. It's one thing when you're, it's like, oh, you play games for a living. Oh my gosh, yeah, which means you just never have time off again. Time off is not a thing. Not if you're doing it right. If you're taking time off, it's not ever going to happen for you. It's never going to work out. I have this little southwestern area over here. It's cute. It's okay. I like it. And I may still do, a garden that way, but not with the houses all spread out like this. Although this one was kind of fun. We can say these guys visited Vienna and just loved it so much they decided to recreate their home, and maybe they just put some canals around their house or something. Makes perfect sense, right? So I've showed you this before, and I'm sure I have pictures of this because it's so fun. But we'll take one more. Our castle and henge over here. Look at the beautiful moon up above. Oh, what a pretty night. Clear skies, just a few clouds. The moon casting the shadows through the henge. I mean, that's epic. That's really pretty. But if we're going to get the castle, I don't think we want the fairgrounds behind. Oh, here's the one with the moon. Screenshot. I think so. Yeah. Oops. Or this one with the henge and the castle and the flag. That's not bad. See, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good photo right there. That's not horrible at all. Not too shabby. Oh, maybe even better. You can see the henge better. Yeah, this is good, right? I'm liking this. This is just fine. I can live with that one. I'm sure we got pictures of this because it was Christmas and I took a bunch, but what the heck. Let's go for one more because shiny. Wow, I was going to do some more harvesting, but you know what? I'm just looking instead, and that's just fine with me. That is just fine. Now, if we go to our little campground at night, what's this going to look like? Oh, it's going to be toots adorbs here too, folks. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so pretty. There we go. Our wee bit of camping. And sit out at night. You go camping and you can sit around the fire over here, watch the moon go by. 'Tis a wonderful evening to go camping. I think this is a very nice evening to be camping. I'm just saying. I like it. Look at that. Oh, and dawn is coming already. Just like that. I apparently did not lost some money there. I didn't harvest those. Here's another reef farm. I love those barns. I love those red barns. And the little silos like that. Oh, and the little vanners here, or vardos. I love, vanner is the horse that goes with the vardo. Vardos and vanners. So yeah, I think we can improve this a lot. There are parts of it that I love. I think they're absolutely fine the way they are. But I'm sure there are things that we can improve upon a lot. And I'll get to build it with you guys. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. So we're going to exit this, resume the game. Oh, I'm way over here. Where was it? It was in here somewhere. There was more of the, where were they, folks? I had more of the Gerbera daisies. They're too pricey to not grab that cash from, because I don't have anywhere near the amount of cash I wanted to do this job. I'm really feeling like I'm starting this at a bad place. But what do you do? It's just time. It's just time. That's all. Get her done. So there are things we could be harvesting for a little bit more cash as we go. Some of these are worth a fair bit. This is what? 10,000? I don't know. I'm not going to bother. 19, getting better. 40,000 isn't bad, I guess. We could get our pink ones. The white ones, I think, are more than this. I think we did all of the black ones the other day. I don't think they will be ready to harvest just yet. And this is another thing, you know, getting even numbers. So I don't have this weird little blip at the end, right? It seems like a good plan. So I'm just going to harvest these last few big ones. Now, the next couple of days of these recordings are probably going to be in our other little farm, our startup farm. And because I feel like I have to do some homework before I go any further with this. I do feel, you know, I want to get all of the plants, like how am I going to put them together? I like the tulips the way I've done them here with the stripes of color, but they're all together. You know, that works out pretty well for me. But the fish, I'd like to keep, you know, my whole fishing area's got to be better. I've got to think about where I'm going to put things and look at the map, and I'm going to have to plan a little bit. I don't ever plan a lot in this sort of thing, because I mean, whatever gets built that way. I mean, okay, if you're doing a building, of course, or, you know, a certain complex or something, of course you have the whole plan and then you build it. But I mean, a farm is often, you start out, you know, with a farm, and then you buy up the field next door, and then you have to put up another barn over there for some reason. And, you know, it's not as neat and tidy as I am going to buy, you know, 2,000 acres and do all the things right the first time. Often it is more organic, right? But there are things that need to be less organic. I'm just saying, not quite as organic as they used to be. Oh my goodness. Because, you know, there's organic, and then there's, oh, you're a stupid head. These are just extra fences that I picked up to move to somewhere and then never got around to doing anything with. You're just sitting there all alone. What's over here? These have all been harvested. Good job. Can you hear my neighbors with the new round of engines? There's always something. We have engine sounds for every season with these people. Can you hear them? I've never seen so many just different types of vehicles in my life. It's a tiny little lot, and it's a tiny little house. They have a boat that probably has as much floor space as their house, and I'm not actually joking. They've got this massive boat. They've got snowmobiles. They've got all-terrain vehicles. They've got two of the biggest trucks I've ever seen in my life. There's this Hummer tank type thing. There's 2 cars. There's endless motorcycles. There are skidoos. There are, you know, they've got the tiniest little patch of lawn. There's this little postage stamp bit of lawn, and they've got the biggest lawn tractor. It makes so much noise, and they're always working on the engine, and they're always making it faster and noisier. It was like these people would get along so well with Tim the two-man tailor, right? Oh my God. The property is just end-to-end vehicles of one kind or another, and a lot of them have got to be stored out because there's no room for them. They have a trailer that they keep the fishing hut on. Their fishing hut is actually a trailer. It's huge. Oh my God, what do I need? Vegetables. I don't have enough vegetables. What do I have for veggies? Ooh, not even close. So what did I need? About 6,000? Yeah, let's just buy them. We can get one more level up before I hit the recycle button. I'm putting it off and putting it off. Oh God, what did I say I needed? I have no idea. I don't know, just buy some. What the hell? And this is why, right here, this is why I keep saying those nuggets are great. So here very shortly, within the next few weeks, the event that's connected to St. Paddy's Day will come along, and you'll be able to get that pot of gold things. You really want to, what? Did I not get enough yet? What do I need? Oh, look at all the diamonds I'm using leveling this. Good God. So it needs what? 900 and 9,800. And I have, I still need a couple of thousand. Well, let's pay attention. And here's, this running back and forth. This needs to be tidied up. I need to keep things next to where I actually use them. I think that's important. And it was these, right? So another 3,000 or so. Something, I don't know. I get extra. Do I have enough now? Oh yeah, lots now. Too many now. But this path gets just worn down. I do this a lot between these two things because I don't quite have enough of something to be able to get the next level. So there it is, folks. And I would need 49 nuts, which I do not have anyway. So this is the last level I'm getting. Done. Now, what we are going to have to do before I hit recycle, I know there's always another thing, right? But I don't want to be wasting resources, so we are going to sell off we're going to sell off most of it. There's not many of those, so that'll keep. We need to probably sell off some cereals. So let's go to our little croissant bakery shop and we'll sell a few things. And basically this is like the small version and the big version, right, of using up your weedy stuff. And that puts us to, we'll do a couple more. I don't want to go over completely blank in case I do want to level something or I need a thing. Grapes are fine. Mushrooms are probably fine. We'll sell a couple. Hundreds. A couple thousand. That's probably all right. Nuts are great. Milk, I needed to have made more cheese. Can I do cheese again? I don't. It seems like such a waste to sell off your milk when you need cheese all the time. There's never enough cheese in the world. The world needs more cheese, I tell you. In seconds less. So we'll go sell something and come back. We'll sell something else. What are we going to get rid of? Eggs. I do need to get rid of eggs. They'll be wasted. Now the warehouse lets me keep some storage, but anything that was stored in the barns are going to be gone. And I don't remember how many I get per level of warehouse. And there's no point in losing these diamonds considering the hundreds of thousands that I have spent getting them you know, trying to get that warehouse leveled. I'm going to need more diamonds. Now, I'll get a bunch back. There is a thing. Keep that in mind. I'm going to get a bunch of these back because I think I get half of everything I've spent. I'll get half the money back. I'll get half the diamonds back. At least that's what I read. I guess we're going to find out. Milk, egg. Yeah, sell more eggs. I don't know. I might as well just sell off everything. I mean, you can get this stuff back, right? Sure. And I'll be building for a long time. I don't have to worry so much about having leveling and stuff. Or even doing quests. I'll be building. I'll be putting in the fish and the animals probably first. Because those are going to be the most tedious. No, I'll put in the Gerber daisies first. Because that's where, you know, you can continue making money. And you have to wait a week. So, you know what? That should be the first thing I put in. Ka-ching. Plant your daisies, folks. Do-do-do-do. So, my little farm. Oh, it's going to be gone. It's a little bit like, oh, and oh my God, this is so exciting. And yeah, what the hell, just get rid of them. Do. Are you all excited? I'm all excited. Okay, what else do we have? A lot mushrooms and cereal. You know, I feel like we should probably get rid of a few more. I think we're gonna be wasting some stuff. Another 1,000 or 2, right? Now, I've gone through a lot of stuff doing this leveling since yesterday, and that's why some of these numbers are, you know, quite low. Cereals, we can get rid of more of them, which was the plan, you know, but I've lost so many diamonds. I've lost so many diamonds doing this. It's rather dramatic. So that's low, good. Milk, you know, we'll do one more round of cheese and then that's it. We're just going to sell it. If we, yeah, we can do one more round of cheese now. Ka-ching. Bum, bum, bum. So the first thing you put in is the pot of gold, the daisies. Get them out of the way someplace. Put in a lot of them, all nice and tidy in one spot. So we can make lots and lots of cash when we want to. And then figure out everything else. Ooh. My goodness. Whew, it's exciting. Little cheeses. And it's almost night again. Wow, it's gone fast. Okay, so milk. Where's the milk farm? Where is the milk thing? Oh, the milk is in a truck or something, right? Over here. I've never sold milk before. Well, that's... There we go. I've never sold milk before. This is the first time I've ever used this. I've never done this before. Every bit of milk I've ever made has gone into cheese. Because you want to level something and you need 2,000 cheeses, right? That's a lot of milk, folks. My goodness, no kidding. So yeah, I don't remember if I said it in here or not. I know I've talked about it in the other 2 recordings today. I'm really looking forward to, you know, let's make a big goal for YouTube. I don't have any goals this year. All the goals I've had for the last, honestly, for the last 5 or 6 years of my life, we were working toward a thing. And that thing went to hell when my relationship fell apart. And I just, it's like, what do I do? I don't even know what to do anymore. But I think, you know, let's focus on work. I like that idea. I've said this a few times lately, but the comments that have come in and the kindness that has been shown to me by you guys has just been outstanding. You guys have been so nice. Recording for YouTube is the most relaxing, happy part of my day. It's beautiful. I love it. You guys have been fabulous. And, you know, just need to do more of that, right? Lots and lots more of that. So... I want to more than double the size of this channel this year. It's time to go for it. It's time to just make a commitment and do everything I can to stay healthy to make it happen. So can't hurt to try, right? Can't hurt to try. Okay, so the milk is down. Flowers and spice are the last two things we have got to sell off. And then there's no turning back. And the flowers are not big enough lumps. How many do I have? A lot. Blimeys, guys. So going for gold in YouTube this year. And I will keep streaming because that's where I get to know people. That's where I've made the friends that have led to me, you know, vacationing in Denmark and going to Sweden a few times and vacationing in the Lakes District of England and getting to, you know, popping in and out of going to Cyprus. And yeah, it's been live streaming has been really good to me. Really, really good to me. I love it. It's been very happifying. You know, I'm only getting 60 per this. What's left? I may just say, you know what, can it? Heck with it. Well, we got half of them down, over half of them down, I suppose. I'm getting impatient. I want to do it now. Oh, I hadn't planned on this recording being anywhere near this long. I am running out of time. I got thumbnails to make. I got to get things uploaded. I'm not even dressed yet. I'm sitting here in a big warm fluffy robe. Oh my God, I've got so much to do. Okay, you know what? Done. I don't care. That's enough. Clicky. This gives, oh, I thought this was giving more too. Ugh. Although this gives more diamonds. It's taking less spice, but it's giving me more diamonds. Click faster. I can't go any quicker. What am I going to do? Oh, it's like waiting for a race to take off, right? Oh, my little peacocks. We've got to have, I like the little garden in the city with peacocks. Maybe the park we make should have a little peacock garden in it. I think that's not a bad idea. Our park in the middle of our town, because I want to build like a village green type thing and then have all of the things like this lined up better, get rid of a lot of these smaller ones that I never ever use anyway and are just taking up space, like the 3 spice things beside me. Keep one because they're cute, right? But no, I don't need 3 of them sitting there. I just will make the bee farm like this at the place where the bees are, instead of having bees over here and bees over there and a farm over here. I'm sure we can do this better. How much left? Oh, so much, so much, so much. And a name. A few of you have written to me. There have been a couple comments posted. I've had a couple of messages come in, like from Twitch and my Discord with various names. There's been a Lucky Kiss Farms, or the whole estate sort of thing. I could call it a village. I could call it a community. I could not call it either one and just a name and let our own imaginations tack on whatever it's going to do. And, ooh, I think we're here, guys. I think we're here. We're into the final countdown begins. We're going to have liftoff in moments. Mere moments, I tell you. How many of these? 240. Yeah, 4 or 5 more. I'm making myself crazy. It's like I'm so torn between just do it. And oh my God, you're wasting so much and you're going to need it and blah, blah, blah. And I think everything here is absolutely fine. It's done. We're done. This is good. The gold nuggets, I hope I'm not losing any of those because that would really hurt my brain. But there we go, guys. This is it. Get one more. There, that's it. So my little farmers, It's you guys are going to have a wee vacation. I hope you enjoy it. It's wintertime in my part of the world. I suggest you all get on a plane together. Just charter a plane so you're all safe, because everybody here has been like one family, and you don't have to worry about getting COVID. And I think you need to just get out and go have a vacation while I do this. So this is it. This is the one. We're going to go up here. We're going to get rid of that. And there it is, folks. Ka-ching. My little village. My little, yeah, we can do way better than this. Oh, it's going to be so much better than this. I should wait to load before I take the picture. Wow. All right. Farm settings. 3, 2, 1. Are you sure you want to recycle all of your farm's contents? You will receive the full price? That I didn't know. Is this all I've ever spent here? Well, that's just weird. No, there's no way. I have gone through billions of dollars. That's wrong. That's all I'm getting back? Ugh. See, everybody has told me it's only half, and that, even at that, okay, that maybe, there's no way. I've spent more than that today. Like literally spent more than that this morning. Well, I'm a little bit dismayed at these prices. This is not, I expected a whole lot more money. But, do it. Are you really sure? Maybe? What's it going to look like? Go. Woo! What's it going to look like? It's all going to be gone? Oh, God. There we go, folks. That's what's left. Just the houses. And you, oh, in the one, that one thing. In the warehouse, you can see it just over there. Wow. This is it. Holy cow. Squee. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, and now we rebuilt. All that space. It feels so lonely. But you know, I don't know. Sometimes a clean slate is a really good place to be. Even if it hurts. Even if it hurts. So what is this showing? So that's still there. It looks like these numbers were, I didn't even notice that one. It looks like these numbers were fine. And we've, okay, so that's the number, the 99,870. That is what is in the warehouse. Now I know how much it actually held. So we could have come over here with a lot more than we had. But you know what? That's fine. And those little numbers they showed me is all there is. So I don't know what it is you're actually getting repaid for. I think you're maybe what? The original plants and animals that you put down at first level? Is that it? That looks like that's all you get. Are the houses still furnished inside? I was told they would be, and they are. Lovely. I don't have to redo that. These you get to keep. Okay, good to know. And yeah, all right. And the levels are still there. The levels are still there, I guess. Can I pick up that and that? I can. Can I pick up that? Yep. We pick up. No! God, no. Not even. Not even. Grab that one. Grab that one. Grab that one. I'm hitting the Z button to make this happen. Although I don't think I got it. Did I get everything? Do. Woo! That's a rush. Yeah, I based on what people told, you know, I was reading and what people were saying, I expected a lot more in the refund department than I just got. I really did. I thought there was going to be a lot more than this, unfortunately. And, you know, this is part of why I had wanted to save up billions before we started. But, you know, we'll be fine. We shall be fine. I have to go. I really have to go. Now I just want to sit and start building. It's just like, oh my God, but I can't stop now. But I need to stop now. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being part of this. And now we get to just rebuild. Thank you, everyone who's made my life so pleasant this year. Thank you for helping me through 2020. And let's look forward together to 2021. Until I see you next time, guys, let's live our lives happy and build it beautiful. Bye-bye.